Hey folks, William Shat here today, and with the September 30th patch we have a lot of changes in store for you. As you can see, we have the first change. They have added the new Star Trek Online load screen for Delta Rising. Looks a little small, but looks okay. There's the new planetoid there. So let's see, let's hope that I don't crash. See, my guy's still missing now. They have also added a lot of the pictures that needed to be added, and a lot of actually some map changes as well. As we can see, added a little bit more artwork to it. It's not as bland as it was before. I believe I am in the lower sector right now. Yes. So let's head up north there. While we do that, we can look at all of the new episode pictures. They've actually added the new Delta Quadrant banner. As you know, before we had the Solana Dyson enemies, now we have, looks like the Vaadwaur are the biggest threat we have going on right now. So, here's all the pictures for all of the new missions coming out. So, Escalation, Mindscape, Reunion, Friends in Unlikely Places, Revelations, Enemies in all the usual places, Kabali Front, Friends Like These, All That Glitters, Know Your Enemies, Capture the Flag, Dragon's Deceit, Alliances, Better with Friends. You can see the Voyager. It's like the Voyager briefing room there. Revolution, and Taking Care of Enemies. Now I wonder if this is the very last mission or if they have one or two more that they're going to add. But it's good to see that they have added quite a bit. So we got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16 missions so far. We will see if they add more. Go up to the next sector here. Oops, check out the new map. It's kind of odd, put me in a... all the way up there. I should probably be down here. I wonder if they'll change that, because that seems a little odd. But, let's see all the artwork that they've added. A lot of Borg space up here. Pretty cool. Another interesting thing that they have done, and thank God they did it, they have added more bridge officer slots. I was at the point where I had 0 available open slots right now. I have the gold member, so it added an additional 4 slots, I believe. No, it added 4 for me right now, so that's cool. I was getting worried, considering that we're going to have these new science officers, and what were we going to do with them? Where were we going to put them? Now they have taken care of that, so that is nice. So yeah, our duty officers for gold members has gone up to 14. If we count that, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So yes, that's 14. 8 for silver players. I'm not sure what it is at this moment for free to play. I'm not sure. I don't know that it's gone up at all. A couple other changes they made, which are, in my opinion, I think are actually probably a good thing. I've seen mixed reviews on the forums. Some people don't like the idea that, oh, they changed this image as well, so that's cool. Some people don't like the idea that the dilithium amounts have changed on your SDFs, as they used to be called, and they will no longer be giving away prizes. And I don't know if that's the same, or if that also goes with crystalline entity. I imagine it is. Borg missions used to give them away as well. But the neat thing about it that I think we're all missing, and if we want to try and find that silver lining, is the fact that you remember Viscous Cycle. We used to run Viscous Cycle, and we used to get a measly 240 dilithium. Well, if we do it on Elite, we can get 960. So that's kind of neat. You see, did they talk about whether the marks would be different as well? Normal Qs plus 50. No. Not seeing anything about marks, and I could be missing it, so correct me if I'm wrong. Leave it in the comments if I did miss it. But the part that I did like was the 240, 480, 960. I run everything on Elite anyway. I know that Elite's probably going to be a little bit more difficult, but I'm still going to do it. So they changed a few other things here. The colorings here. Doesn't look like they've added Elite though. So maybe that's yet to come. Now I see that most is advanced. So, and then one more big change that they had was that they added our new Fleet Intelligence ships from the Delta Operations Pack. So we want to look at those right away. Straight to Tier 6. Now this might just be a name placeholder. They might change that to, what was it, Fleet Admiral instead. I'm surprised they didn't do that right away, actually. So, can't buy it, but that's okay. We're at least going to be able to look at it. I'm going to look at these, and then I'm going to go, in this video, straight to the Romulan and the Klingon versions as well. So the first one up we have is the Phantom Intel Escort. Let's see if we can make it bigger. So very hexagonally looking type ship. Kind of steals somewhat from the Defiant, from the nacelles on the side, obviously. It's very Defiant-like. Type 2, which I imagine will have a different name. I don't know. Not sure if I like the way it looks exactly. I'll have to see. 3 engineering, 5 tactical, 2 science. Obviously, I'm sure you're all aware of the stats on it. But it could be a crazy ship. We'll see. Then we have the the Eclipse Intel Cruiser. Only one variant of this at the moment. They may add more. There is where presumably a hangar bay would be for your shuttles, but obviously this ship doesn't actually come with a hangar bay. Not a huge fan of. See, I think this almost seems like it's got 2 deflectors. I'm not exactly sure, but that's that. 5 engineering, 3 tactical, 2 science. Then we have the science ship with what also appears to be 2 deflectors. I imagine this is the only deflector, really. It's also a little odd looking. I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan of the shapes and the very sharp angles that they have going on here. I hope they have some variants that are a little bit easier to handle. Then we have the Guardian Cruiser, Tier 6. 4 engineering, 3 tech, 3 science. Kind of a balanced ship. Decent, wow, more than a decent hull. Really good hull. And if we look back, actually, 48K to 52. This is going to be what the Guardian Cruiser. This is going to be what people want, I think. Out of all the ships. Still only 10 consoles. So your Tier 5 ships will have more consoles. Or your Tier 5U ships, I'm sorry, will have more console slots than your Tier 6, but these will have 5 mastery versus the 4. So, and then we have the Dauntless, the experimental science vessel. This one definitely seems like a fun little ship to play with. A lot of strength and tactical science, not so much engineering, but that's okay. This could be a very heavy exotic damage dealer. Definitely thinking about getting this package, and if I do, I will definitely make some videos on it. And this one will definitely be a fun ship to play with. But then we'll go look at the Romulans and the Klingons. Okay, so here is the Romulan faction for the 2 ships that they're getting. Sorry if you're a Romulan. I guess you kind of get the raw end of the deal there. So the first ship we have is the Fiat Intel Warbird, a very tactical heavy ship. Let's see, Lieutenant Commander Tactical, Commander Intelligence Tactical. I always have a hard time reading these, but okay, Lieutenant Commander Science, Ensign. So yeah, I love universal slots. Those are always fun. Really good turn rate, 4 weapons, 3 aft. Well, not the greatest shield modifier, but that's customary in tactical ships. It's got 3 different versions. Right now we're looking at the Midnighter. Let's actually look over that a little bit closer. Got some more of the hexagonal kind of theme running throughout. I'm sure some people like it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of this whole. Everything's very square, very squarish. So then we have the Duskness. More kind of hexagonal squarish going on. Same engines almost. I imagine you can mix and match a little bit. Shadow Darkness. Kind of the wings are brought up a little bit. And then onto the AL Warbird Battlecruiser. So a very heavy engineering ship. 5 engineering, 3 tactical slots, 2 science, 4 aft. 42,000 base hull. Decent enough for a Romulan because it has that battle cloak. So pretty good looking ship. I imagine they'll have a couple other variants of what it'll look like. I like this. This is actually among one of the better looking ships in the pack, I think, in my opinion anyway. Keeps that kind of old classic elegant design of a Romulan warbird, but definitely looks newer, so that's pretty cool. So now we will look at the Klingon ships. Okay, and then finally we have the Klingons and their new ships. So first one is the Quib Intel Battlecruiser. I'm sure I'm messing that up in Klingon. You can go ahead and crucify me on the comments below. Go right ahead. You know, just looking at this, we kind of have that, again, that hexagonal, boxy looking feeling. But at least that kind of goes a little more in line with what the Klingons kind of do. And you also have these little red, it's like somebody put a bunch of red LED lights around the side. It's kind of weird. Or actually, a little bit more triangle-y even. But This isn't a bad looking ship. It's not as bad as some of the other Intel ships, I will give it that. So 5 engineering, 3 tactical, 2 science. This actually works out great for me. The one Klingon character I do have is an engineer, and this will work out amazingly for me actually. So next ship we have is the Mathau Raptor Tier 6, a very tactical heavy ship. Wow, 5'4", 2 aft. Seems kind of gypped over the Scimitar class. Scimitar was really given the keys to the ship empire back when it first came out, weren't they? Like nobody really else has really gotten too many 5.3s, huh? Not the greatest turn rate for a tactical type ship, but okay. But the hull is where this thing really kind of comes into play. Hell of a lot of hull, so this is a very tanky tactical ship. In fact, I might even try it on my engineer just to see how much damage you can get away with. So that's pretty cool. The last thing was the change to the recharge time on console abilities. And these are some of the console pack things that we had. For instance, I had this one, which will be nice. Now that I actually might start using some of these consoles I have a little bit more, because a lot of times it seemed like a bit of a waste for certain consoles to even be taking up a console slot with the long cooldown timer. If it's something I can use more often, it might be more worth it for me. Let's see the Grappler Singularity Projectile from the old NX-01 ship. So there's quite a bit in here. If you need to find it, you can find that over on the forum site. Tribble Maintenance and Release Notes. But other than that, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video here. Leave a comment below and tell me what you think. And we'll see you back here next time.